Hello, hello, Miss Helena Housewife here. We are playing Alpha Polaris. Um, I'm going to start off by saying that this is like the fifth time that I've tried to play it. The first couple times that I tried, I had issues with my filming software, so none of the sound got recorded. And also, not gonna lie, some of the puzzles took me like 40 minutes to figure out, so was not very it was not very good. Um, the basis of this game, from what I kind of gathered, you're in the Arctic doing research and you stumble upon some weirdness, so it kind of gives me like the Thing vibes. So I guess we'll go ahead and jump right in and start a new game. I think it's also divvied up into days. So, depending on how long it takes me to get through this and record, maybe we'll just do like a day or two. I don't even know how many days there are. But, the graphics on this, I think, look pretty decent for being a free game. I mean, look, there's one nasty ass sock, you know. Know exactly what he's doing with that sock. But like, look at that, like the outside looks so pretty. Oh, that is a big ass hole. There's gonna be some weird shit in that big ass hole too. Okay, Alpha Polaris. I don't know if this is gonna be like aliens or if it's gonna be something else. Wonder if I can just like speed run this.
Hey, Norwegian guy.
Nope,
Are you in there?
not in here.
There's another polar bear for you to stun.
Oh, some buzz off.
Go away! I went to bed less than 3 hours ago.
You want to get that science project of yours or whatever it is done? Hell, I'll just make a nice rug out of that thing.
Take offense and give up.
Okay. Hold on. I'll just get the gun and stun you instead.
What was that? You just come and try,
But
butt
boy.
And don't let Miss Alaska hold you up back there.
Ik weet dik je keigacher.
Well, what does that mean? I had no idea. Okay, so I have seen all of that. Let's see if we're allowed to speedrun. So I know I've got to go get all my equipment.
This is Polaris Station. Come in, Al. Over. Calling Al.
Okay, well, it's not going to give me the option to just go ahead and do what I need to do.
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Not now, Rune.
Polaris, come in, Polaris.
Go ahead, we hear you.
I found oil deep down a
Crevasse.
crevasse near Testrel 2. It's an open pit,
An open
Nova.
pit.
I found seep
The
oil.
crevasse.
But that's...
Open pits
That's
inside the
wonderful.
crevasse.
And there's more to the story. I also ran into something unexpected. But I'd better tell you in person. I'll be there soon. While you wait, you can contact
Dooley.
Foley. We need to announce this right away.
What was unexpected? Should I tell them something else?
Just tell them we're going to make the shareholders happy and the liberals hungry pretty soon.
Okay, where are you now?
A few miles northeast of Polaris. But speaking of tree huggers, is that Norwegian chap
Norwegian
still bothering
chap.
you?
Oh no, he's not. Not at all.
What?
I tell you, I haven't seen such an obvious crush since my prom night, and that's been a while.
He's in the room, Al. Shut it.
He's there? Well, I think that was all. See you
It's
soon.
so awkward.
Over and out.
Oh, look at
So
her.
he found oil.
I'd have a
I don't
crush
know
on her
what that
too.
last part was about, though. For some reason, he
What-
seemed to think that
what
you
are you
have
doing
a
with
bit
your
of a
hand?
crush on me.
Crush? No, I just...
Come on, is that how they do it in Oslo?
Whoops. I think I left the line open.
And what a thoughtful
He
mistake
should have
it
just
was.
not.
This has been a comedy goldmine.
Should have just not
Look,
said anything
maybe
at
Ron
all.
can fix you something nice
But
in the canteen.
at least you know my name now.
Let's say
I'm Rune.
tomorrow. I'll even throw in some fuel and ammo for Tully. For distraction, you know.
I could do that.
Good.
Do I have a say in this?
Absolutely
Not
not.
really.
Can you cook, Rune?
That's my girl. Rune, I happen
How
to
do
know
you know what
she
she
likes,
likes?
but I'll fill you in later. Now is not the time.
Okay, over and out.
Over and
Click
out.
that shit off.
So, did you have anything else in mind?
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Polar bear research on a station owned by a godless oil company. You know, this might be the biggest oil discovery of our careers. While you are trying to save the Arctic. That's...
A serious conflict of interest, I know. I love ice climbing and the Arctic.
Such a
That's
simple
why I'm
man.
here. Did my master's measuring skua eggs in Svalbard.
What's a skua?
As for the company, me being here is just a cheap publicity trick. I'll
What
play
is a
along
skua?
and get my thesis done. But maybe I should get moving.
Okay,
That bear won't be
after we
around
do
forever.
this, we're gonna Google what a skua
Everything
is.
Tully knows about polar bears comes from cola commercials.
Okay. This looks like got some real smarties here when guys only knows is Coca-Cola commercial bears. Okay, so I know I'm going to need this. I'm going to need that at some point. Gotta have the rope. This is going to come in handy in just a little bit as well. We'll go in the lab and sedative gear. And we should be ready to rock and roll. And I only know where everything is because I've done this a few times. Like the first couple of times that I played it, like it won't let you just grab a jacket. Like you have to
Hey, Rune!
do the command
over
to
here.
go outside, and then like you can get a jacket.
Where is it?
Back there, behind the station. I think it tried to stalk me, so I took off.
Then it's probably a male, so let's
Be
be
very,
careful.
very careful. I'm hunting polar bears. That's my best Elmer Fudd. I'm sorry. Atrocious.
He's a big one, all right. Somewhat over
200
kilos. I'd say.
kilos.
And guess what? He is a she.
Does that matter?
More than one would think. Tracking collars can't be fitted to males. Their necks are wider than their heads.
So, what's cool is you have your little goodie baggie of stuff. So like this, you take your needles, combine it with your rifle, choose your rifle, and then we do this.
Good kill.
It hit her right where it was supposed to.
And I
Just
like
above the shoulder
the
blade.
difference in
Let's give the
personalities
sedatives
on these
some time to
guys,
kick in and then
because
have a
like
closer look.
obviously Rune is super into like the animal and the environment, and then you have like Tully that's just like crass.
Look at that maw.
It can easily crush a seal's skull, or drag a small beluga whale out of the sea.
Mighty nasty smell.
It shouldn't be that bad.
So we have a notebook that tells us, here's our checklist. So we're kind of past this point. So we secure breathing, check the heart rate, remove the dart, then clear off after reversal. And I guess there's our notes from the other animals that he's found. So we'll attach that to the mouth. And it's normal. And you get to like investigate your surroundings and like you can investigate the animal. So paw pads look clean. Not much fat underneath the fur. She is malnourished. Let's pop that off.
Careful.
Relax. I know
Yeah,
what I'm
you
doing.
tell him, Rune. Long neck is an evolutionary adaptation for swimming. Okay. Mouth.
There's the reason for the smell. The right quadrant mandibular canine is chipped.
The what?
A fang. The tooth is infected and the infection is spreading. Look at the dark spots on the gums.
Okay. So, got our tracking collar. And this is one of the things too that kind of I don't like. So you have like use tracking collar on polar bear. I don't think that would lead to anything useful. So like you have to pull it up where it says neck.
That's a satellite tracker?
Yes, but it transmits only triangulation data. The collar will come off after a few weeks. After that, I'll retrieve it. We're done here. She can't eat with that tooth. That's why she's so badly malnourished. We need to contact the veterinary service tomorrow.
Are you gonna keep her on a leash until then?
Let's haul her to that old sled dog cage to wait for them. You stay here and guard her. I'll figure out a way to do it.
Okay.
What if she starts moving before that?
I'd keep my distance. She'll be rather pissed off when she wakes up.
So this was another thing that took me forever to do. Because the first time I played it, I didn't know that you could come through and explore and stuff while trying to figure out this polar bear conundrum. And this is one of the puzzle things that got me. So I did figure out the snowmobile part, and that was by accident because you come back and you talk to Tully, and he
Have you figured
asks
out how to move
that.
her? That thing will get up any
And
minute.
so it gives you a place to type in a suggestion. And the first time I typed in sled and it did the snowmobile. But I didn't know anything about like the ratchet strap or
Let's take the snowmobile and pull her.
any
That
of
might
that.
work.
So it definitely took longer than anticipated. So here's where it gets really fun. So I kept trying to tie like the rope to the polar bear, and you can't do that. You can totally tie the rope to like the snowmobile. You can't do that. So you gotta ratchet strap the polar bear. You've got to come open up the cage. Coming out of the cage and up into it's fine. Okay. So you can't just rope the snowmobile to the polar bear because the snowmobile can't turn inside the cage. So I was like, what the F do I do? Snowmobile to the cage pillar to the polar bear. I'm already doing wonderful, like 15 minutes in, and the first time I was already at like 40 minutes not knowing what the F I was doing.
Willa Petroleum is gonna love her.
We are not telling them. We need to do what we can to help her.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
you go
take
do
a
that.
leak.
You know what? I'll follow. Come take a leak with you. We can hold hands. I assume that's what like people do when they go to the bathroom together. Okay. Let's go find. Oh, don't want to break her workflow. Okay, guess I'll go to my room. Okay, we still have things to do. What do we have to do? Oh, antibiotics. Okay. To the laboratory. I don't know why I forgot this part. This is another part that was like convoluted to me and I was not like into because it took freaking forever to figure it out. Give me the drugs. There we go. Weighs about 200 kilograms, 1,000 milligrams a day, oral or intramuscular. Yep.
Make some room. Samples coming through.
Okay.
Rune.
Al.
Pretty brisk weather out there. Leave no skin exposed.
What do you got there, Gramps?
Early Christmas. A few hours ago, I was roaming the glacier using the crevasse radar.
Crevasse.
No magnetometrics or anything.
Using the
Suddenly,
crevasse
the thing starts bleeping,
meter.
and I hit the brakes. Went outside and found myself on the edge of the nastiest crevasse
So-
ever.
Holy shit.
Let me get this right.
And that's not even the
He
hairiest part. Glance
Has
down,
the radar that's
and
supposed to
there
pick
it
up on these
was.
things,
Deep in
and
the hole, a bubbling pool of crude oil.
he was just
Again, no
there.
transient electromagnetics, tellurics, or
like he could have
anything.
just drove on
I
in.
stumbled on it. So I figured there's more to this story. Tied myself to the six-wheeler's winch and went down.
You fucking went down the crevasse? Alone? And with that trunk of yours?
Yes, Tully, I bloody went all the way. Let's say
All the
I had
way.
a hunch
He
of
went
an old oil
all
wizard.
the way
Did
in
some
that
surface
crevasse.
sampling, looked around, and found these.
Jeez. That's a bit unsettling.
Unsettling.
You're telling
It was
me.
a sacrificial site of some kind.
Jeez.
Thigh bone. It's human.
It's a
Yes,
human
there were
bone.
plenty of body parts down there, but I didn't want to stick my nose any deeper than I already had. What do you think, Rune?
Do you want to remark about climate change? Let's just tell him it's important.
This is a significant find. The symbols look like some sort of elaborate writing, but it's not really my
Oh,
field.
your field's polar
I have a
bears.
few paleoanthropologist contacts in Bergen. We could reach them through the Thule station.
Maybe, but let's not be hasty. The fine could mean big bucks for all of us, so let's not draw any unnecessary attention to it. Tully?
Right on, Gramps. Last time I checked, we were on an oil research station, not some fancy university.
You are not going to believe this. Euler himself is coming here.
Bob? They're sending Bob?
No, much worse.
No.
I'll be in my room.
Okay. Boss this.
What the hell was that?
Alistair Euler, the son of the company founder, is coming here. I've known Bob a long time, and in this case, the apple has landed far off.
Oh, he sure got the Ice Queen ticked
Yeah.
off.
They have some mutual history together.
I'm going out for a smoke. You joining, Gramps?
No, thank you. I'll reward myself with a couple of sandwiches.
Viking?
No, thanks. I'm trying to quit. If I'm not going to be allowed to contact a real expert, I'll examine those bones myself.
Knock yourself out.
Okay.
You do know what your oil find means for Greenland, don't you?
Yes, it'll bring in money to the local people, thus giving them tools for pursuing their independence.
It'll also have a severe effect on the ecology, not to mention global climate problems.
What do you want me to do, Rune? I'm an old guy. For once, I found something worthwhile. Anyway, I suggest you take a look out of your window before going to sleep. There should be powerful aurora in the sky tonight.
Okay. So, this frickin' took forever, too. So, we'll take a look at our bones and stuff. So, we can click and... So, we have a magnificent arc of symbols on the upper part. Looks almost like the sky is bleeding. Then we've got this part. 3 symbols are inside a cartouche as if together they would have a special meaning. And then these are decomposed. These 2 markings really stand out. The lower one looks human. And messy symbols on the lower part, almost like they were intended to look bad. Just grab us some bones. Yep. Okay, so you have to go over here. Open that up. And what I couldn't tell for the longest time, there's a container. There's a little tray in here. So I was like always clicking up here and I never clicked down here. So you got a tray, come put it on the table. Then we can place our bones. Just we'll add some water. Add some acid. Then we put the container back in the thingy. Again, a million years to do. And then what took me even longer was this next part, which is giving the polar bear his antibiotic. So you take your flag and use it on the table saw. Never in my life would I have thought to use those 2 things together. Made no sense. But apparently that's what you're supposed to do. There's no inkling that that's what you're supposed to do. So, take your antibiotics and switch it out with your reversal agent. You do your syringe with your wooden pole, and you tape it all together with duct tape. And it's a pole syringe that his zoology professor would be proud of. And on that note, we're gonna leave Tully to caress the vehicle and go back outside to take care of our polar bear. She's awake. So now we're gonna stab her with some antibiotics.
It's for your own good. You'll get the next shot tomorrow.
Just leave our pole outside. And then we'll go back around to the front of the building. I feel like this game is literally like 20 minutes of walking. Let's go to the garage. Gotta talk to you.
What do you think about the find?
When are you gonna get it on with the Inuit princess, huh?
Deny it or admit it. deny it.
Nova? Nah, not me. She's nice, but...
Come on, I see you eyeing her ass. Anyway, there are some things you should know about her.
Come
She
on,
was
his
working at
face.
Thule before this, right? The word is that they had to transfer her to keep a horde of ogling corporate losers away. Like the Eula guy she was mad about. And that she enjoyed the hassle an awful lot, too. Just take a number, pal.
Okay, that's enough. I have things to do.
But if you need some advice about Inuit women in general, you are now talking to the Eskimo champ.
Oh my god, it is
My
so
point is that she'll
not
eat you
politically
alive.
correct.
She's done it before.
Bless. Oh, we should probably check on her.
Nova, are you alright?
Rune? No, not really.
You know, if you need any assistance, I've got some quality razor blades.
Is he meaning
You're
to
a
use
real
those
friend,
against
but I think I
someone
just
or
need some
on
rest.
themselves? Not sure the date's still.
I was just wondering if the date is still on.
What? The date? Oh, our date. Yes, it's still on.
Look, I noticed you're a bit stressed out and thought, if there's anything I can do...
I just need some rest.
Okay. Good night.
Okay. Maybe I should rest. Sure thing. Just take a nice little nap. Okay, that's not resting. Oh, you can see the lights. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, is that blood? I think that's blood.
Oh, shit. What a dream. What's that noise? Sounds like a garbled radio.
You kinda... Guess let's go. Check the radio. Oh my...
Tully, you scared the hell out of me.
I see them.
Scared
Moon.
me.
The beast.
You're having a nightmare. Wake up!
No, I can't. It just starts over.
Let's try calming him down.
Okay, Tully, I hear you. Take it easy. Everything is all right.
No, I can't. It just starts over. There. See?
Listen to me. You are on Alpha Polaris, and there's nothing here. Take it easy.
What? Are you sure?
There's nothing here, Tully. Nothing here.
Fuck.
Tully, what's wrong with the radio?
How should I know? It's some electromagnetic shit or something.
Okay.
What were the beasts you saw?
At first, I thought they were polar bears. But then, I don't know what the fuck it was.
Okay.
A spirit. Under the ice.
Okay, easy now.
Spirits under the ice.
What did you see in your dream?
I don't know. I was back in Longwoods, Maine. And then in the glacier, the polar bears. They were in the sky. It was wrong somehow.
Go to sleep.
Look, maybe you should go back to sleep.
No, I need to focus. You go ahead, Norway. I'll sit down here for a while.
Are you...
I'm good. Now leave me alone.
Okay. I'll do a quick check around the station.
Okay. Probably my best bet will be to look in the lab because there's that big window. How pretty all that is up there. This outside like hell, I will. Okay. Oh, there's Al.
Al?
Look at that. A hell of a light show. Like the sky itself was burning. Such profound beauty. I took a reading with the magnetometer, and I think we're very close to a record-breaking geomagnetic event right now.
Really?
There's something strange taking place here.
Let's talk about Tully.
I ran into Tully in the living room and had a conversation with him while he was having some sort of nightmare.
A waking dream? That's interesting, especially considering his fixations. He's constantly going over the dreams
I know he's
had,
talking, but I'm just like,
will
there's
have,
literally
so
skin
on.
over here.
But I wouldn't worry. Ted's obviously
And we're
very
just chill
responsible
about
to
it.
these things, and he's been under some stress lately. The isolation and the darkness can get to you.
Not like this. It took me several tries to get him to wake up, and what he told me about the dreams...
Yes, but still, between you and me, waking dreams occur mostly in juveniles. Let's put it this way. Ted doesn't always operate on the level of maturity one would expect.
Okay, but what about my nightmares?
There's more. I've also had a nightmare. In my dream, I remember the terror of someone watching me from a distant ice shelf. Tully had a feeling of something haunting him in the woods.
You think there's a connection?
I don't know what to think.
Without trying to be dismissive, you both have spent long days out on the glacier.
You're being really
Anyhow, there may
dismissive.
still be a powerful
Really
subconscious
dismissive.
message for you to grasp. A spiritual one, as some people in touch with themselves would say.
You could be right.
But maybe you should hit the sack before I switch on my full ramble mode.
Okay. But my nightmares.
There's more.
Oh,
In my dream,
oh,
Tully...
okay. Why
You
is
think
it?
there's a connection?
I don't know what...
Oh.
Without... Anyhow, there's a spiritual...
You could be...
But
Okay, what about the radio? Let's talk about the
The
radio.
radio is blaring out some weird noise.
yes, that makes sense. And it wouldn't even be the first time. Way back in 1859, a couple of great geomagnetic storms took place. They were caused by immense coronal mass ejections in the sun.
Yeah.
Back then, telegraph stations were spreading all over rural America. Electricity was soon to be introduced to households, and telegraph lines operated with it.
Okay.
As it happened, something freaky took place during a peak in the solar storm. Stations in Portland and Boston maintained conversation for several hours with no battery power.
Dun dun
They were using some
dun.
form of geomagnetic energy?
Correct. Geomagnetically induced current is the term. The field lines fall here. Now, I don't know the specifics, but I think the ion storm is causing the effect you described.
Is
Who
it?
knows? We might see even more peculiar things happen.
You know what? I
One
don't
more
trust
thing.
him.
I don't think you'll be able to reach anyone with
That's
the radio tomorrow.
sketchy.
We've blanked out during ion storms half this magnitude before.
Then I'll treat the bear myself.
That's a
Oh, I didn't mean to click past that as fast as I did. Okay, well, I guess we'll go to bed. And I think once I make it to the bed, that will be the end of day 1. Yep. Okay.
Hey, Knudsen, you gotta see this.
Oh, but what is it?
Kamardar,
don't you go all sweet on me. I found something real fucking eerie.
Okay, let's just...
The Swede here needs a little more sleep.
You need to see this.
I was gonna call it quits.
Before we'll stop. Okay, you win.
Get down here then. And about last night, we need to talk.
What? Okay. I just want to see what's going on. Check on my girlfriend real quick.
Nova, are you in there?
No answer. Okay. Oh. That is not okay.
She's gone.
That's a piece of her flesh.
So she wanted out and ripped the cage open?
I don't see any other way this could have happened. Putting her in the cage was a dumb idea.
You've been doing your science project on climate change or whatever. Is this it?
I don't think that's related to climate change.
No. Polar bears are unpredictable animals, especially when hurt and captured.
You really don't see the pattern here? We are basically animals, right? Maybe the storm messes up everything with a brain.
Let's talk about last
Like
night.
you last night.
Yeah, just like that. Man, I was far off.
I guess it's plausible. The human brain functions on electric signals.
Yeah,
I've been
you
checking
keep
the
saying that.
magnetometer, and the worst is yet to come. The storm is gaining momentum.
I probably need to put the bear down. Can I take the snowmobile?
Sure, the keys are in the ignition. I need to chill somewhere for a while.
Okay. So let's... I'm gonna have to get a gun. Should went around the other way. Oh my god, I need to find a way to track her. Her freaking collar. Oh, I have to get it on my computer. So... ALO 339. ALO 339. Don't know what it is I'm looking for. Okay. Yep, guys, I think that's it. Till I figure out how to make the computer work and do what I want. But I say that's the end of this video. If you liked it, press the like button. Subscribe. I think there's a bell for notifications. I will be coming back soon with the remainder of day 2. Yeah. I'll see you next time. Bye.